How do you learn it? Well, it's very comprehensive. Let me actually go to it and show you it rather than talk further to you. So I'm sure you'd rather see it than listen to me. So let me just launch that. There we go. So I'm just on the launch page here for the Practical CSM Academy, and I'm going to log in first of all as a fairly sort of starter user here who's just maybe begun. And I'm logging in here and I immediately get some help. I've got videos I can watch that help me explain how to use the Academy. But in fact, if I go to the dashboard, what I immediately see is my progress. And there are 10 modules, 10 training modules. And this particular user has just started. So they've just completed the first module and they've unlocked it, and you win the badge for that. So we've got some gamification in there to keep you interested and keep you going. And you can publish this on social media to show your progress through here. And of course, your managers can also see the progress. Okay. So this person has just started. Now let me log out and I will log in as somebody who's completed it so that you can see the difference. All right. So that was my one of my demo users that I use, which was a basic person there. If I now go for this particular demo user, there we go. So just going to log in here. There we go. Same thing, obviously, from the home page. But if I go to the dashboard, what we'll see now is that because this user has been using the system for a while, they've gone through the process. They've gone through all 10 training modules and they've gone through all 4 certification levels. And here they are at the top of the pyramid now at level 4. Okay, so that's what you're seeing there. And what's contained within this are effectively 4 really cool areas of training. So the first area is specifically around the certification. I'm going to click on certification and I'm going to show you how this works. So here are my levels 1, 2, 3, and 4, and these represent the modules. So the first 2 training modules out of those 10 are in level 1. The next 3 appear in level 2. The next 5 appear in level 3, and then you've done all the training. Level 4 certification is purely a final exam. In fact, it's 2 final exams. One that tests your knowledge, one that tests your application of that knowledge in real-world scenarios. So if we go back to one of the other levels, and let me pick, for example, the first module, which is Customer Success Fundamentals, as you would expect for the first module. Here it is. And I immediately get here the ability to watch a video, and you won't hear you won't hear it, but I'm going to click on play, and then it will just play in the background on here. So there's a little bit of music going on right at this moment to intro, and I'm just going to click into it. You can see like that he's got a big beard, doesn't he? That guy there. A little bit of an intro about this particular module. Let me pause that, and if I scroll down, I can access a syllabus, which tells me for this module, what am I going to learn? Here's all the different things I'm going to learn in this module. I can access the training manual, and it'll ask me to download that, which I won't download it, but you can see it's asking me to download that, and also my workbook, and it will launch my workbook PDF for me. So here's my workbook PDF just being launched in there. Just taking a moment to launch that. Again, I'll just, for brevity, rather than let it download, I'm just going to close on that. And an exercise as well. So I get a detailed case study based exercise for every one of my modules. But the main part, so those are the extras. The main part, here are the lessons. So if I pick on a lesson, let's go, for example, for this one, lesson 1.3, it launches that lesson, and then I can play that lesson here. And of course, I can maximize the window so I can see the whole thing. I can play at a different speed if I wish to. And again, I'm just going to click inside it, so a couple of places so you can see how it works. So here we are, we're learning about retention rates or churn, and I'm going to move forwards a little bit more. So we're learning about the revenue levels and renewal value here, and working through an example, and so on and so forth. Okay, so I'll click into another place here. So renewal rates and churns and so on and so forth. So you can go through all of these, and then at the end, once you've completed them all, you take the test, I'll show you a test. So it's asking me if I want to complete the test. I'm going to click on OK. And then I can start my test. And then hopefully you can see that. Here's my first of 15 questions. Which of the following is not one of the 14 tenets of customer success? Choose 2 answers. So I can select a couple of answers and move on to the next question. So again, I'm not going to go through the whole of that, but hopefully that will sort of give you an idea here, show you how you move through the certification side of things. Nicely organized, 10 modules, step by step, couldn't be easier.